A sweatshop is a negatively connotated term for any working environment considered to be unacceptably difficult or dangerous. Sweatshops are located in numerous countries throughout the world, anywhere where there's a pool of desperate, exploitable workers. Logically, the poorer a country is, the more exploitable its people are. Labor violations are therefore especially widespread in third world countries.
What do you think a sweatshop is?
Sweatshops are?
Yeah.
Selling sweatshirts?
Place where it makes sweatshirts.
Sweatshops are where you buy and purchase sweat apparel, so sweatshirts and sweatpants.
It's a bunch of people in a room doing cheap labor, making articles of clothing, but that's mostly what I know of it as.
Sweatshops are like factories where people have to make like mass-produced products and don't get paid very well.
85% of sweatshop workers are young women between the ages of 15 and 25 and earn as little as 1/2 to 1/4 of what they need to provide for basic nutrition, shelter, energy, clothing, education, and transportation.
How much do you think an average sweatshop worker makes a day?
$4 a day. 100?
Okay.
$8.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad.
Are you aware that Penn State sells clothes made in sweatshops?
I've heard it mentioned, but I don't really know.
Okay.
No, I didn't know that.
No, not at all.
Formed in 1997, USAS stands for United Students Against Sweatshops. It is the largest anti-sweatshop student activist organization in the nation, encompassing student involvement at over 250 colleges and universities throughout the United States and Canada. These students believe that a powerful and dynamic labor movement will ensure greater justice for all people. They strive to set precedents in the struggle for the self-determination of working people, particularly those making collegiate licensed apparel.
Those Penn State students actively involved in USAS have been focusing on attacking the issue of international sweatshops. They've been working feverishly to persuade Penn State to sell sweat-free apparel and cut contracts with major clothing corporations that exploit workers in sweatshops. Within the past 2 years, PSU USAS has been successful in not only cutting Russell Athletic, which is one of the biggest contracts in the nation with Penn State, but also pressuring Nike Athletic into paying their legally mandated severance to workers from a factory that they have been closed. With successes like this, these PSU students continue to strengthen their efforts in this movement.
USAS has been working to get Penn State to sign on to the Designated Suppliers Program, a program which requires universities to source university logo apparel
from verified supplier factories.
According to the Penn State USAS, President Spanier has refused to sign on to the DSP, even though the program promotes job security and workers' rights. Despite this setback, they are broadening their campaign to the entirety of the Penn State community.